What's up, icons? It's the Iconic Fashion Figure back with a new video, and today is Vlogmas Day 3. Today would be the day I would upload a video for you guys in regards to, helping you out with your business, whether you're getting started or you're already active with your business. So I'm going to kind of do a 2-in-1. I'll get my Vlogmas out of the way and then still help you guys with business as well. So when being an entrepreneur and either starting a business or already running one, you're going to hit road bumps along the way. Whether you've already been in business, whether you're starting, no matter where you are within the business, there's always some type of hurdle. We all have faced them. So I get a lot of DMs in regards to that. So I wanted to talk about that. For those of you that are starting your business, a lot of that comes from just researching the things that you are having difficulty with. But I think most of my DMs for people that have hit a roadblock are from those that are already in business and you're trying to figure out how to overcome that because you're at the point where you're ready to give up. Trust me, I know we all hit those points when running a business. A lot of you look at it as because your product's not selling, so business is not doing well. And the reason I'm going to hit on this topic is because I've been there. I know it from experience, so I know exactly what you guys are referring to. That's also why I want to do the mentoring program, so I can help a lot of you get through that. But today, I'm going to talk to you guys just from my experience. So a lot of the time when you notice your product's not selling, you question if you actually have a business, if it's really made for you. Did you just waste all of your money because now you've invested into this and nothing is happening? You're not seeing a return on your investment. One of the first things I usually recommend to people is to look back from the very beginning and ask yourself, did you already have a customer before you even bought product? One of the biggest mistakes we can make is just jumping into buying product and we don't even have a customer to sell it to. That was a mistake I made before when I actually wanted to do a boutique instead of wholesale. And I can't express that enough to people. I try to tell people all the time, do not buy product until you actually have a customer. And I didn't understand that concept in the beginning because when I was doing my business plan, they tell you to figure out your target customer, figure out your target market, and I felt like I already had that figured out. But just because you know who you want to sell to, have you already caught their attention so that you can sell to them once you already have the product? One of the things I recommend is start marketing your new business in the beginning before you even buy product. Do it for a few months, 6 months if you can, but if it's only like 2 to 3, start marketing. You need to build up that excitement. Remember, supply and demand. You want that demand there. People should actually want to already buy from you and don't even know exactly what you're going to be selling. They have an idea because you've created that picture to build up your brand, but you don't actually have the product just yet. So you want to be able to market your business before you actually even have product to sell. Now, once you've done that and you've actually started building brand awareness before you even bought your product, you should now have that clientele, or what we would now call it, a following. And that's who you're going to sell to. So that next step would be marketing the product once you actually buy it. And when you get to that point of marketing your product, you have to give them a reason why they need to buy it from you. One, look at the product and see, are you selling stuff that other people are selling? If you're selling something different from what others are selling, you already have a leg up. But you have to let people know why they need to buy it, why they need it in their life. If you are selling something that you can see why people need it, but if someone just scrolls past it and it's just another product, let me give an example that'll probably make it easier. So let's say you're selling sunglasses. We all know we can buy sunglasses anywhere, but your sunglasses will help us see into the future. But the only way we know is if we try it. You have to show that to people. So just posting a picture of a pair of sunglasses and say this will help you see into the future, a lot of people, for one, don't read. So you don't want to just put it as a caption and hope that they'll see it, because trust me, I keep having to remind myself, people do not read. They see pictures. So when they see that picture and it looks just like another pair of sunglasses, they don't see a reason they need to buy from you versus someone else. They can keep buying from the stores they've been buying from. So paint that picture for them to show them why they need to buy yours. Once you actually show them why, then they'll start buying from you. Now, if you're selling products that other people are selling, you have to have a reason why they should buy from you versus your competition. Maybe it's the service you provide. Maybe your pricing is better. Maybe you used a better quality of materials. It could be anything, but you have to find a way to market that to your customers. Now, for those of you that in the beginning build that brand awareness and you already have a following, it'll be a lot easier for you to sell your products because you now have a following. In this day and age, it's a lot easier to start a business when you have a following already. But for those of us that don't have a following in the beginning, it is a lot harder for us because that's our first hurdle. We have to get that following first. And once you look at that and see if you've actually marketed your product or if you build up brand awareness and your product's still not selling, take a look at your product you're selling versus the following you've now built up. Is it product that those followers will actually want? One mistake I made was I bought product thinking I was selling to my target market that I had put into my business plan. And these were the people I was targeting. And the product wasn't selling and I couldn't figure out why. Then out of nowhere, the product started selling. But it wasn't selling to my target customer. It was selling to an older crowd. It was selling to older women, maybe like at 45 and up. And I was targeting like 20s and early 30s. That's when I realized, okay, I thought this group of people was my target customer, but really it's this group of people. So if I want to target the younger group, I have to figure out what it is they're buying. Or I can continue on selling the type of product that I'm selling and target this older group because now I know that's what they're buying. So you can either switch up your product or you can switch up your target market, but you have to figure it out. You'll also want to look at your product. Maybe the market is oversaturated with it, so people aren't looking to buy it. You're selling what everyone else is selling. They may already have it, so there's no need for it. It's really hard for me to DM everyone back and tell them exactly what to do to fix their business without actually knowing your business to see where things are wrong and why it might not be selling, because it can be different reasons for everyone. The other mistake I tend to see with small businesses is we tend to use social media a lot as our leverage to sell. I've seen quite a few businesses that actually buy from me. They'll buy product and then they can't move it. And I'll look at their businesses and the only place they're marketing is like on Instagram. That's their only form of marketing. And I'll go to their Instagram, they have like 10 followers. So you just spent $500 on inventory for 10 followers and you're wondering why your product's not moving. Don't use just solely social media for marketing because it doesn't always work. Just posting a picture and using hashtags does not equivalent money. You don't always just make a sell off of that. I'm not saying it won't happen at all. You can get customers off of that. I have. But don't expect to run a full business just by posting a picture on Instagram using hashtags and expect an order in the end. It doesn't work that way. I see videos on YouTube all the time of people telling you get 10,000 followers and then you could promote your products to them to sell it. That doesn't always work. A lot of those people aren't being truthful about it. There's a whole lot more work behind it than what they're telling you. I try to be honest with you guys. A lot of people don't like me because of my honesty, but I'm gonna keep it real with you and tell you what it is. Just posting a picture on Instagram does not equivalent a business. I promise you, you will waste money. The other mistake is you may have family and friends in your ear in the beginning of starting your business telling you that if you start the business that they're going to support you. Some family may actually support, some may not. But is family your target market? Because your family may support you in the beginning when you first buy that first drop of inventory. They'll buy something from you to support you. But is that really a business? Can you operate off of that for years with your family just buying something from you? Now, if your family is buying something from you, they're wearing it and they're promoting it to other people and bringing you customers, that is how family will support you. But if you're just expecting, okay, because my family bought something and they encouraged me to start this business because they promised me that they'll buy from me, that won't help you with the business in the long run. To be quite honest with you, if you want someone to help you spread the word of your business by mouth, you want complete strangers to wear your stuff and sell it. When I first started, I think I mentioned this story before about the gray dress that had like the cutout on the back and on the side, and I wore that dress in the mall, and a lady, and I want to say it was her mom that was with her, came up to me and she kept asking me about the dress, where can she get it from? I gave her my card. She did buy it. She put it on her social media, and that's what helped me to sell the rest of that dress. If it wasn't for her, it wouldn't have sold. You have to be creative with your business and find different ways for you to sell your products, because the things that you think in your head may just immediately work, because that's how I felt too. I would see something and it's like, oh, that's a really good price for that product. I know I can easily flip this. People will love this and it'll sell. And then you get it and nothing happens. happens. Being an entrepreneur is a true hustle, is all I can tell you. And if you are not ready to hustle, don't buy the product yet. Don't invest your money, because I hate to see you lose out. You have to be ready to hustle in order to make it happen. Find any and every way of marketing your product. There was a point in time I put product on eBay to move it, and it actually sold on there. But I needed to find any platform to get my product in front of people to sell it, because otherwise I would have been stuck with it. I started doing YouTube, and I'm not a person that will do videos, but it brought in business for me because there are other people that wanted to buy from me that don't even know me. You have to give people a reason to buy from you if you actually want to sell your product. Now, when I start doing the mentoring and help people, I'll be able to look into further with you to see what it is you can do and changes that you can implement, so that way you can actually push the product and sell. But the one thing I encourage you not to do is to just jump in and buy inventory and you have no one to sell it to, because you will more than likely take a loss. But that's it for Vlogmas Day 3. I need to get back to work because I have a lot to do. I have the sample sale coming up, so I need to get ready for that. And I'll see you guys on Day 4.